Hey guys, today we're checking out the reasons to move to Nixa, Missouri, and we're doing it with the mayor. Bet you didn't think I'd say that. Let's go! What's going on, guys? Jesse Weiser with Wiser Living Realty. Now I'm a broker here in Springfield, Missouri, and today we're talking about the reasons why you should move to Nixa, Missouri. But in the meantime, check out wiserlivingrealty.com where you can look for any home in the Missouri area. We don't do all of Missouri, but we can help you find other realtors in different areas of Missouri. If you're looking in Southwest Missouri, we can definitely help you, and we want to help you. That's why we make these videos. We've actually had quite a few people reach out to us because they want to move to the area, and we want to help people move to the area. So reach out. All of our stuff is down in the description below. You can call us, text us, smoke signal, Morse code. We want to hear from you. Today's video is so special because we actually get to talk to the mayor of Nixa. He knows all the ins and outs of Nixa, so obviously it's not coming from us and our team, but it's coming from the man himself. I actually know Jarad from Meridian Title. We do a lot of business with Meridian Title Company, and we love Meridian Title, and he is part of the business development there, but he also, his side gig, I don't know if it's side gig, maybe his main gig, is the Nixa Mayor. So let's introduce Nixa, Missouri, if you know nothing about the city. It's a city about 25,000 people, 15 minutes south of Springfield, Missouri. And this town is one of the fastest growing cities around Springfield, Missouri. So check out this clip.
My name is Jarad Giddens. I'm the mayor for Nixa. You know, I moved to Nixa about 20 years ago. It was kind of a crazy deal how I found the house. And back then, Nixa seemed so far away from Springfield. And now it's almost mashed together.
What was the population 20 years ago?
16,000.
Wow, and what is it now?
25,000.
Oh my gosh.
It was actually 2,000 when I was born.
So it's grown that much?
Yeah, and it really took off.
Why do you think it's grown that much?
Well, honestly, the reason I think it's grown so much is part of the reason why I stayed in Nixa.
Yeah.
And when I got here, I was 19 years old. You know, going to gas stations and grocery stores and just any place in Nixa, you stand there and have conversations with people.
Yeah.
Now you gotta know that Nixa, Missouri is a friendly city. Like, everybody around is friendly together, and it has that Midwest charm.
I walk this whole area right here, actually, in the evenings. I usually walk about between 5 and 6 miles, make a big loop, and doesn't matter where I walk, people are, you know, saying hi and how's it going, and and that's just, and I go through probably 5 different neighborhoods on my walk.
Now let's talk about schools. Many people that move to Nixa come to Nixa because of the schools. They have some of the best teachers and administration to care for the kids. Now, my wife actually taught 3rd grade for 3 years before I stole her into what is now Wiser Living Realty.
Obviously, people move here. Like, do you know how many people have moved from out of the states that we've helped move here and they want Nixa automatically? Nixa and Ozark. Now, I kind of say that a lot, like a lot of people move to those, but man, it's proven over and over again how great Nixa schools are. So what makes Nixa schools so good?
You know, there's a couple sides to this. One, it goes back to what I said earlier, which is it's what you put into it.
Yeah.
And the administration at Nixa schools, every teacher, every principal, they're willing to take that phone call.
Yeah.
No matter what it's about, you want to call and chat, they're going to have that phone call. So our teachers, they go above and beyond what most do. All that extra work that they put into it and put into the students, it shows. It shows by test scores, it shows by athletics. I mean, it shows on many different levels. Man, it's not uncommon to see a teacher sitting up at the park on a Saturday watching her students play in flag football or softball or soccer. And so they go all in.
Next up is the job market. Now, where do people work when they live in Nixa, Missouri?
People want to move to Nixa. What's the biggest employer around here?
You know, I wanted to make it to where Nixa is a place where you can live, eat, and play. And
one-stop shop.
Our biggest employers, most people don't know, Bass Pro has a lot of employers here in Nixa.
Really?
Their fabrication shop is right over off 160. Mercy and Cox both have decent sized facilities here. Nixa Public Schools, I think they employ over 1,400 people.
Wow.
I just actually spoke at their big kickoff event, and there was over 1,100 teachers there. And so they're a large employer too.
That's 0.5% of the whole population.
Yeah. I mean, and everyone in Nixa is hiring pretty much. I mean, the city's hiring, the schools are always hiring. And then we also have what most people don't think about, diversified and Fleischmann's. So Fleischmann's vinegar is made right over off Main Street.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, so if you're standing in the right spot on the right day, smell that vinegar. And I actually used to live downwind from it. And,
it's the most flattering smell ever.
And you get used to it after a while. And Diversified, they do, they make some parts for General Motors.
Really?
So they do like plastic molding and different things like that.
Because I'm a Ford guy.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would be bragging about that, you know.
I got a Toyota, so.
I'm just kidding.
So this was a fun question I asked him. What is the thing to do on a Friday night?
During football season,
Yeah?
we get to the football stadium about 4:30.
Because it's all about the community.
We set up cornhole boards.
Okay.
Some games we have fish fries.
Yeah.
We do smash burgers. We order food from Coyotes or Big Whiskeys. And tailgate, usually a lot of different parents come by, coaches' wives will stop by, say hi, get ready for the game, and then we go into the stadium. And, and of course, watch our Nixa Eagles win.
Sometimes.
But outside of football season, last Friday night, we went up to 14 Mill and got a bite to eat, listened to some live music, played cornhole, played bocce ball.
Well, you also got B&B theaters if you don't want to go into Springfield.
Yep.
Which I think you and Ozark share it. I don't know who owns that.
It's right there. I know. Yeah. And really, I mean, you can watch any game at Getting Basted, Big Whiskeys, Coyotes, Rocco's Pizza, another hidden gem over there on 14.
So during the summertime, your big thing is to like go out to restaurants and stuff on like Friday night.
Yep.
What about it's extremely cold, wintertime? What do you do on a Friday night?
They're installing heaters at the 14 Mill Market out on the patio, and they have fire pits.
So you're just all about that 14 Mill.
Once football season's over, obviously, there are other sports. Basketball starts up. We don't miss a basketball game. And we normally will do, happy hour appetizers, something at one of the restaurants, and then head up to the high school, watch boys or girls basketball, or and they get into volleyball season, swim season. We just like going to the sporting events. Yeah.
So basically the biggest thing that I heard were a couple things about Nixa. You guys are really big on your community, really big on your schools and the residential, neighbors and everything. Those are like the three main things that Nixa prides itself.
Now, obviously, we want to touch base on the housing situation because this city sells fast whenever a house goes on the market or for rent. Because it's so desirable, of course.
So let's talk about housing. Obviously my favorite. Actually, you work in kind of housing indirectly. What is the chances of people finding places to rent around here?
Rental houses are difficult to find right now because it's kind of a lot of people who rent houses in Nixa are coming here to get their kids into the district and plan on eventually buying a home, so they don't really leave. And then it takes probably about an hour to find a new tenant on any rental home.
Yeah, I mean, we own a few rentals, Springfield, and surrounding cities, but our Nixa one, it's about a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-car garage, 1,500 square feet, like nothing amazing.
That's the sweet spot though.
But literally, it's like $1,700 a month. Like the prices are kind of getting crazy, but like you said, people want to get their kids in schools.
Yep.
I mean, that's the main reason why people are moving to Nixa. So besides renting, obviously people can buy homes here.
Yes, it became quite an issue kind of during the pandemic, finding houses. They could not build them fast enough.
Oh, I know.
And I think they're finally getting caught up in this area. There's a couple new neighborhoods that just recently started. And then a lot of builders have started their phase 3 or phase 4 of the current neighborhoods that they were working on. But I mean, you go around and look and it's crazy how quick they're already selling.
For sure. From what we've seen, obviously we're a real estate company in Springfield, Missouri. This is our area as well, like Nixa is. We help a lot of people move into the area. It's not that hard to find a house in Nixa. You guys have a plethora of older homes and newer homes.
Yep.
It's just trying to figure out what neighborhood best fits them.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like even the older neighborhoods in Nixa, it's still, I mean, those were the people who were here when I first moved here, and still great people. I don't feel like you're gonna find a bad neighborhood in Nixa.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just everywhere you go.
So why choose Nixa, Missouri? Here's a clip to sum it up.
Is there anything that Nixa is like amazing at?
Looking forward, honestly. That's one thing that we're really good at. But just the forward thinking that the city staff, the council, the schools, I mean, everyone is looking into the future and trying to do more to bring in better things. And it really, I mean, it's hard for the schools because keeping up with that growth.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, that's harder than us trying to keep up with the growth with the infrastructure and everything. But just the forward thinking of everyone that works at the city. It's all great people and they just want to see Nixa continue to get better.
Now I have to say thank you to Jarad Giddens for spending the time. I knew it took a lot out of his schedule to do that, but it means the world for him to meet with us. So there you have it. If you want to check out more videos about Nixa, Missouri, check out this playlist right over here. And if you want to reach out to us anytime, don't hesitate. Seriously, we want to talk to you. But remember, watch for deer.